Hello and welcome to the first televised backyard cricket England test match between Alex's 11 and Dan's 11. This is the toss, as you can see here at the Woldingham Dome. Alex on the right winning the toss and choosing to bat. Here are today's teams, notable for the debuts of Robert Woodward, Bijal Patel and Richard Marshall in place of some key players over the last few weeks, Yusuf Sharif, Alvin Richards and James Maguire. Also worth noting that although this is the first televised test match, this is the third in the ongoing series. Alex currently holds a 1-0 lead after a win in the second test. And we join the action now with the captain himself about to face up to Jake Butler. And Alex's partner opening the batting is Lewis Chapman. So, ready for the start of the test match then. Jake Butler, 30 years of age, very, very useful swing bowler to begin proceedings here for Dan's 11. Here we go. First ball. And well bowled, full of length, little bit of in-swing, kept out by Smith, fielded by Marshall. Good pace early on, just over 75 miles an hour. And comes in again, Butler. It's tailed in and it's bowled in. Excellent delivery, little bit of bat on it from Smith. Jake Butler makes the breakthrough with just the second ball of the test. Dan's 11 have their breakthrough. It's 0 for 1. And that'll bring to the crease new batsman Ricky Borrett, left-hander. Best, as you'll see here, 50 not out in his debut test match back in October. While we wait for Ricky to set his guard together, please be reminded that the white fencing that you can see halfway up the dome is the boundary limit. Anything over that will be counted as out and no runs. As Butler comes in now to bowl his first ball to Ricky Borrett and kept out. Another shaping delivery in swing, fielded by Marshall, and Butler again here. Good delivery and a good leave as well. Good cricket all round. A brilliant first over from Butler. Alex's 11, 0 for 1 from 1. And debutant Bijal Patel on to bowl now to Lewis Chapman, ready to face his first delivery. In comes Patel and nicely played, late guide down through third man. Lewis Chapman off the mark first ball. Alex's 11 off the mark for the test match. Nicely played, 4 for 1. Gurpal Singh into bowl now. Full of length and nicked behind the wicketkeeper by Ricky Borrett. He's off the mark in streaky style. It's 16 for 1. And Marshall, another debutant, into bowl his first delivery to Chapman, and that's nicely timed, pushed away through mid-wicket for 4. Beautifully played by Chapman, starting to look comfortable. How will Marshall respond? Oh, he's responded in fine style. That's beautifully bowled. Lack of footwork from Chapman, but beautiful delivery from Marshall. Alex's 11 in trouble now. It's 20 for 2. And the new batsman, Naveed Saeed, dogged, experienced right-hander. And in comes Crowther. And a bit of a waft from Saeed, touch of nerves about that shot, a little wider from Crowther. And ready to come in again here at 24 for 2. And fuller and nicely driven, powerfully played by Saeed. He's off the mark with a lovely stroke for 4. And down leg side, close to leg stump, would have been an embarrassing way to go for Saeed, but he survives. It's 32 for 2. And Jake Butler heading towards the crease now. And a reminder that LBWs do not apply unless no stroke is offered. And balls pitching outside legs still cannot be LB as Butler comes in and just misses leg stump. Very similar to the last ball of the previous over with Saeed there. Ricky Borrett survives. Another good leave. Jake Butler supremely impressive in his first over of the day. And starting well here and in the air and just short of Crowther at mid-wicket. Beautifully bowled again from Butler. What a start he's made so far. High off the bat, this will be interesting, and it has carried for 6. Bit of luck there from Saeed, that came high off the bat, but he's starting to build some momentum now. And Singh to Borrett now in short, and that's sconed him. That one's taken him on the head. Borrett has looked comfortable so far, but that one has rattled him. Just 55 miles an hour because of the tennis ball bounce, but through early on the shot. Well bowled, 52 for 2. And the recovery well and truly on track for Alex's 11 now, as Saeed drives hard and flat. Full toss from Marshall, 6 runs. Beautifully played from Saeed. And the news from the field here is that Neil Murphy in the cap, talking to the umpire there, from Dan's 11, is going to leave the field and take no further part in the game due to a knee injury sustained while playing football earlier in the day. He has tried to soldier through the first half an hour or so of the test, but is unfortunately unable to continue. This is going to mean a slight change to the rules. Ordinarily, each team would operate a last man standing, but due to Murphy's absence, only Dan's team will have that option available to them now. And play resumes after the interval. Borrett on 22, Mears into bowl. Nicely played and well fielded from Jake Butler as play resumes with a dot ball. Nice from the middle of the bat. Borrett looking comfortable so far, bar one blow on the head. He's mistimed that one though. And another dot ball, well fielded from Crowther. Good over that from Dan Mears. And it is Crowther, the fielder there, who is going to come on and bowl to Saeed now. Saeed and Borrett have gone past 40 in their partnership. Saeed, the aggressor, on 24. And down the leg side again, unable to get bat on it. Well taken by Bijal Patel behind the stumps. And you feel that Nav Saeed is just looking to get a move on a little bit here as Crowther comes in again. And that's a top edge, lazy stroke. Is he going to get away with it? He is. 6 runs. And that brings up the 50 partnership. Beautifully bowled. Superb delivery from Mears. Low 70s. Nav Saeed lucky not to get an edge. Beautifully bowled from Mears there. And the follow-up, another excellent delivery and a misfield. 80 miles an hour, good pace, but let down by his fielder there. Saeed goes to 38. Mears in again, thick edge for 4. Saeed moves into the 40s. Patel in and pulled hard and flat from Borrett. No fielder on the leg side. And that's 4 runs. Nicely played. Ricky Borrett just looking to accelerate the run rate here. Bijal Patel has been a touch expensive so far today. And in again, beautifully played. Look at the follow through. Lovely timing. 100 up for Alex's 11 as Borrett moves to 30. Bijal Patel under a little bit of pressure now. In again. And that's hard up, flatter, straight out of the middle. 3 successive boundaries for Ricky Borrett. The last 2 beautifully played. 106 for 2. High, and this could be out. It is out. Over the fence, over the white line in the fence that divides. Saeed goes. Partnership of 86 ends. A good innings of 42. And brings to the crease Rob Maguire, more famed for the pace of his bowling, but he'll need to contribute with the bat today. It's 106 for 3. Crowther to Maguire. Short and through him. Captain Mears leading by example with the fielding there. Maguire's off the mark, 110 for 3. And Butler to Borrett. Oh, beautiful delivery. That's missed the off stump by next to nothing. Superb again from Jake Butler. He's been terrific today into his 4th over. Just 1 for 8. Obviously a wicket with the second ball of the morning. And in again to Borrett now, and it's missed again. Beautiful again from Butler. Very unlucky. Borrett survives. And Bijal Patel now hoping to exert some control and short and down leg side. Borrett catches up with it. Nicely played, well controlled. Very easy to top edge those over into the white fencing. So well controlled from Ricky Borrett. He moves into the 40s, 42. As Patel comes in again, full straight, but played nicely on drive. Past the fielder for 4. And Ricky Borrett moves to within 4 of a half century. He's looked in very, very good touch today. And Patel In again, short and dismissed, and that is 50 from Ricky Borrett. Good innings, came in under quite a bit of pressure. Alex is 11 for 20 for 2 early on this morning. He's guided them to safer waters. A very, very good half century. Well played, Ricky Borrett. Oh, well bowled. It's hit the body. Well bowled again from Buttler. Low 70s with the pace. He has bowled beautifully today. And Maguire, bit of a battle out there at the moment. Buttler in again, and that's hit on the pads. Would have been absolutely plumb, but remember, of course, no LBs if a shot is offered. And here's Buttler again to Maguire. Full and guided, nice. It's the strength of Rob Maguire's that late cut, and he's played it well there. 134 for 3. Crowther to Borrett. Two fielders square on each side. Nicely played. It's a good shot. It's a shot he plays well, Ricky Borrett, and it's a shot that served him well today as well. And Crowther looking to respond now. Leg gully still in place, and top edged over the stumps, over the wicket-keeper. Gurpal Singh behind the stumps there, anticipating the stroke, and as a result of which he was out of position as the ball travelled over his head. Unlucky Crowther in again, and not the greatest follow-up ball, short and wide. Meat and drink to Ricky Borrett the way he's batted today. Crowther just needs to go a touch fuller here, and a scoop and 6. Unorthodox stroke from Ricky Borrett. Just signs that Alex's 11 are looking to get a move on here. Nicely played, inventive. And Crowther in again. 150 is up, and that's hard and flat, and that will go. 6 runs, 22 from the over. Marshall back on now to Ricky Borrett. Nicely bowled, nicely played. Alex's 11 will be looking to just motor to 200 as quickly as possible here. As Marshall comes in again, a little bit shorter and slapped. Nicely played. He's played that drive very, very well today. Nicely played, Ricky Borrett. 160 for 3. Singh to Maguire. Nicely played and well fielded just off camera there. Good bit of fielding. Keeps it to a dot. Maguire lines up again, and that's hit him bang in front, but a shot has been offered, so can't be out. But well bowled from Gurpal Singh. Singh been a good over so far. In and cut away for 4, maybe a little bottom edgy, but Maguire will take it. He goes to 16. Buttler in again. Oh, beautifully bowled. He's nailed that Yorker today, Buttler. He's deserved better than he's got so far. Just 1 wicket to his name, but has bowled beautifully. And in again now to Borrett. And top edge, and that's going to be out. Yep, over the green line. Unconventional dismissal, but Buttler has deserved it. A really, really good innings comes to an end. Ricky Borrett, 82. Brings Elliot Fox to the crease. Useful all-rounder. Crowther to Maguire. Short, pulled, 4. Not the first time we've seen that today. Short ball despite no leg side field, and Maguire cashes in. He goes to 20. And fielder now moved over to the leg side and full. That's the top edge. This is going to be out. Dan Mears won't drop this. That's out. Rob Maguire goes. A very, very useful innings of 20. Alex's 11's charged towards 200. Just stalling a moment here as Rob Woodward, the debutant, comes to the crease. Singh to Elliot Fox. Full, and what a lovely stroke that is. Beautifully played from Fox down the ground. Nice timing. And they'll just be looking to get to 200 for this last wicket. Singh in again. Back of a length and almost a catch. Well bowled. 192 for 5. Last ball of the over. Marshall to Woodward. And up in the air. This is going to be the end of the innings. Yep, that's over the fence. 192 all out. Woodward goes for a duck. So that brings the innings to a close for Alex's 11. Impressive innings from Ricky Borrett, 82, supported well by Saeed and Maguire. 192 batting first, a good total, one that they'll be happy with, but one that did threaten to be more. A good recovery from 20 for 2. Let's have a look at the bowling figures. Jake Butler, the standout there, 2 for 16, absolutely superb. Dan Mears also bowled well without much luck. And a couple of wickets for the debutant Richard Marshall, as well as James Crowther. Mixed bowling performance from Dan's 11, but they'll be happy to keep the score below 200. Join us for our next video to see how Dan's 11 get on in their first innings.